Hi guys, my name is Styja, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I created this simple beginner-friendly fall date night look. My eyebrows are done and my lids are already prepped. I'm placing this color on the outer corner of my eyelid and then blending it slightly into my crease. I'm now placing the second color on the outer V of my eyelid and I'm blending it inwards into my crease. So I'm forming sort of a C shape with this new shade. Next, I'm placing this shade in the middle of my eyelid and I'm going to blend this slightly inwards towards the inner corner of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take this shade and I'm placing this on the inner corner of my eyelid. I'm going to be going back and forth with all of the shades that I've used to get the right intensity that I want and to make sure that all my shades are evenly blended out. I'm now using this shade to blend out my transition area. So guys, with eyeshadow, it's a lot of blending. You have to blend, blend, blend. But if you want your eyeshadow, your eye look to be seamless, to be flawless, to get that nice gradient look without any harsh lines, you have to blend, do a lot of blending. So that's it for my eyes for now. I'm moving on to my face and I'm going to take this NYX Bear With Me primer. I'm using this because I think it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I love that primer, but I wanted to try this one out. It has like a jelly consistency, but it definitely applies on your face just the way the Milk primer applies. Foundation today, I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection foundation. Whew, that was a mouthful. So this foundation, I wasn't too fond of it when I first got it because first of all, I had to do a lot of searching to get my shade. I had a lot of trial and error, but I think I finally found my match. I didn't like it at the beginning because I felt as though it was too warm for me. But it seems to have worked out perfectly. I think I am in love with it now. Moving on to highlight and contour. I'm using the concealer in the shade Maple from Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm applying this in the usual areas under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. To ensure where my highlight and contour meets doesn't have a harsh line, I go back in with my foundation brush and I tap over this area so that it's a seamless transition and there are no harsh lines. So I know everyone probably does this next step differently, but what I have been doing is before I completely finish blending out all of my concealer and contour, I have been setting my under eye, because what happens is when I wait until I blend out all of my concealer, by the time I come back there's creases in my concealer and I have to blend it out again and then set it. So what I do now is just set it as soon as I'm done blending out my under eye. So now I'm just going ahead and setting the rest of the areas that I placed concealer with the Mercier setting powder, and I used the two powders. I used the pressed powder under my eye, and then I'm using the loose powder in the shade Honey in the other areas of my face. And then to blend everything in and to dust off the excess powder, I'm using my Sephora Microsmooth powder, and this is in the shade Ebony. To add warmth to my face, I'm using the Tilbury bronzer, and this one is in the shade Deep, which is number 4. To give my under eye that smoky look, I'm going back in with the shades that I used on my lid, but I'm using shades 2, 3, and 4. Now for highlight, I'm using Awesome Blossom from Wet n Wild, and I'm placing this in my inner tear duct. I'm also going to place it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, my brow bone, and my cupid's bow, and some on my forehead as well. So I applied my lashes off camera, and now I'm putting mascara on my bottom lashes. The lashes that I'm wearing are from Ardell, and they are 778. For my lips, I'm lining my lips with Currant from MAC, and for lipstick I'm using a shade from Milani called Matte Tease. So now to set my face and to bring some life back to my face so that it doesn't look too powdery, I'm using the Morphe setting mist. So guys, this is the finished look. Simple and easy fall date night glam.